Trailblazers. I'm Miss Nancy, and this is Grow with Miss Nancy, and I am so glad to see you today. We are talking about Psalm 139, that psalm that David wrote. Remember, it's a song, and we're going to be talking about verses 13 through 18 today. And really, the topic of this part is how God is a designer. You might say, what do you mean God is a designer? God designed our bodies. He watched us as we developed inside our mama's wombs. We are created in a very wonderful way. If you stop and think how our body works, stop and think about this. When you run really fast and hard, have you noticed how your heart beats so much faster? Yeah. Have you noticed how when it's really hot, you sweat? Well, that sweat helps you to cool off because as that sweat evaporates, it's a cooling action on our skin. Have you noticed how we have thumbs and that helps us to pick things up? If we didn't have a thumb, it'd be really hard to pick up something, wouldn't it? But we have thumbs and we can pick things up and do intricate things. That's how you can write, and you can hold that pencil so carefully. And have you noticed that when you get a cut or a scratch, we heal up? That cut and scratch doesn't stay there forever, but our body can heal. God designed us that way. You know, we did not develop over millions of years like some people would have you think. Humans were developed and created on day 6 by God, on the day 6 of creation. And He told humans, be fruitful and multiply. Well, how could that happen if God didn't create a way for that to happen? You know, we have 2 human cells that get together, and over time, God helps to create a human baby. Is that not a miracle or what? And when that baby is born, God has already been watching over that baby the whole time that it was developing. And He already has a plan for that baby. And that baby could have been you. That baby could have been me. And if we think about this, David even said, every day of my life was recorded in your book. Every moment was laid out before a single day had passed. God has a plan for each of us. And He didn't develop it after we grew up. He has developed it while we were still being developed ourselves. God loves us so much, He planned a life that would satisfy our souls. We just have to talk to God about it and find out what that plan is and then follow it. And that's why our big idea today is God created us Himself with a plan for our lives before we were born. God is designer. Hey, let's see what Lydia and the team think about that. I'm hoping to see you again next week. Talk to you then. Bye-bye.